High above the world, where the sky blooms with endless clouds like fluffy gardens, a tiny dragon named Lumina stretched her iridescent wings. She wasn't just any dragon, she was a sky explorer, born to glide between the soft, cottony castles of the cloud kingdoms. As the sun dipped low, painting the sky in gentle shades of lavender and peach, Lumina set off on her evening adventure. She soared through the misty air, feeling the cool breeze tickle her scales, and the subtle scent of rain mingled with the sweetness of sky flowers blooming on the edges of the clouds. Below her, the clouds shimmered like silver pillows, their edges glowing softly under the fading light. Lumina's eyes sparkled as she spotted the first kingdom, a floating city shaped like giant seashells, glistening with dewdrops that twinkled like stars. She landed gently on a balcony made of spun sugar clouds, where tiny winged creatures called zephyrs danced in slow, swirling patterns. Their laughter was like the tinkling of bells, so light and soothing. Lumina watched as a zephyr offered her a petal from a sky blossom, a flower whose petals felt like velvet and smelled of honeyed sunlight. She tucked the petal behind her ear, feeling a warm glow spread through her chest. Moving onward, Lumina glided through a veil of mist, entering a kingdom where the clouds formed towering crystal spires, sparkling with a soft blue light. Here, gentle giants made of vapor moved slowly, their breaths creating gentle gusts that carried the fragrance of fresh rain and wild mint. A giant bent down, his eyes kind and deep, and waved a massive hand that released a sprinkle of shimmering droplets. Each droplet burst into tiny rainbows, painting the sky with soft arcs of color. Lumina closed her eyes and breathed in the cool, fresh air, feeling a peaceful calm settle over her. As night began to fall, the stars blinked awake, tiny points of silver light scattered across the darkening sky. Lumina's wings fluttered with delight as she followed a trail of glowing fireflies that led to the final kingdom, a place where clouds were woven like blankets, soft and thick, glowing faintly with the warmth of 1,000 sunsets. Here the cloud folk gathered around lanterns made of moonlight, their gentle faces illuminated by the pale glow. They welcomed Lumina with quiet smiles and shared stories of the sky's secrets, how the clouds held dreams and whispered wishes to those who listened closely. Lumina lay down on a bed of the softest clouds, feeling their gentle embrace like a lullaby. Above her, the sky stretched wide and infinite, a canvas painted with stars and the soft glow of the moon. As she drifted to sleep, the cool breeze sang a soothing melody, wrapping the cloud kingdoms in a peaceful hush. And high above the world, where dreams float free on the breeze, Lumina dreamed of new adventures, of endless skies and gentle wonders waiting just beyond the horizon. But Lumina's journey was far from over. As dawn painted the horizon with strokes of gold and rose, she awoke to the soft whispers of morning light. The cloud kingdoms shimmered anew, bathed in the fresh glow of a waking world. Stretching her wings wide, Lumina felt the thrill of discovery pulse through her veins. Today, she decided, she would venture beyond the familiar realms she had come to know so well. With a graceful leap, Lumina soared higher, breaking through the veil of mist that cloaked the lower clouds. Below her, the vast expanse of the world unfolded, a tapestry of rolling forests, winding rivers, and distant mountains crowned with snow. But her eyes were fixed on the horizon, where a distant shimmer beckoned. Her wings caught a gentle updraft, lifting her effortlessly toward a cluster of clouds unlike any she had seen before. These clouds swirled with hues of emerald and sapphire, glowing faintly as if lit from within. As Lumina approached, she realized this was the Enchanted Grove, a hidden sanctuary where ancient magic pulsed like a heartbeat in the very air. Nestled among the shimmering clouds were trees made of crystal leaves that chimed softly in the breeze, their branches heavy with fruits that sparkled like stars. Lumina landed softly on a branch, marveling at the delicate beauty around her. Nearby, a family of cloud foxes with fur like mist frolicked playfully, their eyes bright with curiosity. A gentle voice, like the rustling of leaves, called out to Lumina. Turning, she saw an elder of the grove, a majestic phoenix with feathers that blazed with the colors of dawn. "Welcome, Lumina," the phoenix said, her voice warm and ancient. "You have traveled far, seeker of skies. Here, the magic of the cloud kingdoms flows strongest. Tell me, what is it you seek?" Lumina pondered, her gaze drifting to the glowing fruits and crystalline leaves. "I seek to understand the wonders beyond my home, to learn the secrets carried on the wind, and to find new friends among the clouds." The phoenix nodded, her eyes shining with approval. "Then let your heart be your guide. The clouds hold many stories, and every breeze carries a new tale. But beware, for not all is as serene as it seems. Shadows sometimes drift between the light." With a newfound sense of purpose, Lumina bid the phoenix farewell and took to the sky once more. As she ventured deeper into the enchanted grove, she discovered hidden glades where moonlight danced on silver leaves, and sparkling streams of liquid starlight meandered through the mist. In one such glade, Lumina met a wispy creature called a nimbus, a playful spirit of the clouds, who could shapeshift with the shifting mists. Nimbus swirled around Lumina, weaving shapes and patterns that told stories of ancient sky battles and forgotten legends. Together they laughed and danced, their joy mingling with the humming magic of the grove. But as the sun climbed higher, casting glittering rays across the cloudscape, a sudden chill swept through the air. Dark clouds gathered at the edges of the kingdom, swirling ominously. Lumina felt a tremor of unease ripple through her scales. From the shadows emerged a figure cloaked in storm clouds, eyes crackling with lightning. It was Tempest, the storm guardian who watched over the balance between calm and chaos in the skies. His voice rumbled like distant thunder as he spoke. "Lumina, the peace of the cloud kingdoms is threatened. A rift has opened beyond the northern winds, where dark tempests brew and threaten to spill their fury upon our realms." Determined to protect her home and the friends she had made, Lumina nodded firmly. "Tell me what I must do, Tempest. I will face whatever dangers lie ahead to keep the skies safe." Tempest's stormy form softened slightly. "You must journey to the eye of the storm, where the rift pulses with chaotic energy. There, you will find the Heartstone, a crystal that maintains the balance of the skies. It has been fractured, and without its light, the cloud kingdoms will fall into turmoil." With resolve burning bright, Lumina set off toward the northern winds. The journey was arduous. Fierce gusts and swirling mists tested her strength and courage. Yet, with each beat of her wings, she grew more determined, guided by the shimmering light of the Heartstone's residual glow. At last, she arrived at the eye of the storm, a swirling vortex of dark clouds and crackling energy. The Heartstone lay shattered on a pedestal of thunder, its fragments pulsating erratically. Lumina summoned all her strength and magic, weaving the petals of her sky blossom into a radiant tapestry of light. She channeled the warmth and dreams of the cloud kingdoms into the crystal shards, singing the ancient song of the skies. Slowly, the fragments began to glow and draw together, mending the Heartstone's broken heart. The storm calmed, the dark clouds dispersing like mist under the morning sun. Peace returned to the skies, the balance restored. Exhausted but triumphant, Lumina returned to the cloud kingdoms, where the cloud folk and gentle giants welcomed her with joyous celebration. Stories of her bravery spread like wildfire, inspiring new generations of sky explorers. As twilight once again painted the heavens, Lumina perched atop a lofty cloud tower, gazing out at the endless expanse. The stars twinkled softly, each one a promise of adventures yet to come. With a heart full of hope and wings ready to soar, Lumina whispered to the night, "The sky is vast, and my journey has only just begun." And so, high above the world, where dreams float free on the breeze, Lumina dreamed of new horizons, of endless skies, and gentle wonders waiting just beyond the horizon, ready to be discovered by those brave enough to chase the light.